Let's check the markets now with Michelle Rafferty. And Michelle, some positive news out of Europe overnight.
Absolutely, Joe. The Eurozone has emerged from a record recession with economic growth recorded for the first time in 18 months. Europe's two biggest economies recorded stronger than expected growth for the second quarter of the year. Germany's economy rose 0.7% and France had a boost of 0.5%. But the European Commission says there are significant obstacles to overcome. The 17-nation bloc is still fragile and Greece is struggling with a record unemployment rate, especially amongst its youth. Analysts say there's still a long way to go for the Eurozone to travel before it's recovered. And despite the positive news out of Europe, the Australian market has opened modestly lower following Wall Street's lead, which fell overnight amid more speculation over cuts to stimulus measures. The All Ordinary at the moment is down just 1 point and the ASX is trading flat. Major US retailer Macy's also reported poor sales, which has weighed on the American market. Investors are trading cautiously ahead of the release of inflation figures on Thursday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gave up 0.73%. And not surprisingly, European markets rose overnight after those official growth figures. London's FTSE 100 lost 0.37%, dragged down by some companies that were trading ex-dividend. And the spot gold price rose back towards midweek highs, and West Texas crude has barely moved. And the Australian dollar is now a little higher, just buying over that 91.5 US cents mark against the greenback. The Bank of Queensland is set to return $34.5 million to its customers after it found it overcharged them. The bank's issued a statement saying it's completed a review of operations and found there was an incorrect application of interest rates and fees. It says the total cost of fixing the error is $46 million, which shouldn't affect its profits. The Australian Securities and Investments Commission has been notified, and the bank says it will reimburse affected customers as soon as possible. Wealth management company AMP has reported a net profit of $393 million for the 6 months to June this year. That's up 5.4% on the same time last year. Its wealth protection division was the only part of the business that didn't turn a profit due to a challenging insurance market and lower underlying investment income. An interim dividend of 11.5 cents a share will be paid, partly franked. AMP has also announced it's appointed Craig Miller as its CEO from the beginning of 2014 as Craig Dunn retires. And Joe, the flamboyant Australian fashion designer Alana Hill has announced she's breaking with her brand after 18 years, so a bit of a sad day for fashionistas amongst us.
Okay, thanks a lot for that, Michelle.